What's going on, guys? Robert walking here from CoinOpTV on the Paramount lot. Just saw Terminator Genisys.
Hey, how's it going?
With my good friend Andre, aka Black Nerd Comedy.
Yes. The movie date. It's fun. Terminator Genisys with Arnold.
So we got to see it a couple days early. I've only seen the first trailer, so I didn't really know a lot of the plot points. So this will be a...
I was the dummy that watched all the trailers. And if you watch all the trailers, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
So this is a semi-non-spoiler review. I mean, we're not going to give away anything critical, but
it's tough. It's tough because pretty much the whole movie, from start to finish, is a spoiler, except for the things that they, I guess, had to show in the trailer. But yeah.
So I'm a big fan of Terminator 1 and 2. 3 and 4 to me are just movies where I ate popcorn and I saw explosions.
Yeah.
Where do you stand in the Terminator universe?
I like Terminator, like the first one. Really loved the second one. And 3 I don't have that much of a problem with. I know a lot of people are not fans of 3, but I enjoyed 3. Saw it in the theaters. Salvation, it is what it is.
So now we have the 5th movie.
Yes.
Arnold is back.
Yes.
We do know that things have been recreated, or there's a juxtaposition.
Yeah, I feel like that's a known thing, is that this is not the quote-unquote Terminator timeline that we know of past. That there's definitely some changes, some mix-ups. Into what detail, that's still, I guess, spoilery. But we do know that things have changed for some reason. So yeah.
Yes, things have changed.
And some of that's good. And some of that's okay.
It was like Michael Bay-like action with, a lot of stuff being thrown at you.
Yeah. But you could follow along with the action, though. It wasn't like giant transforming robots. But yeah.
Well,
Well, actually, tinier.
You know what I was sort of thinking? This is a semi-spoiler, but I was sort of thinking, well, we kind of got the Ultron in this movie that we didn't get in the Avengers 2 movie.
True. I never thought about that, but yeah.
Yeah, I was like, hey, there's Ultron up there kicking butt, flying around, messing things up.
Yep.
So if you felt a little cheated for Ultron, then you get him in Terminator Genisys.
Yeah. Get both movies on DVD and intercut some scenes, do some splicing, make it happen. So yeah.
So we got Emilia Clarke is Daenerys from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. So what'd you think of Emilia Clarke?
I thought she was.
Sarah Connor.
I thought she did a great job. I mean, I could sense the Linda in her a little bit.
Yeah, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's back.
Man,
in many facets.
Man, he just,
as a serious guy, as a funny guy,
he just got
as an action star.
There's something about him, man. He's a screen presence. That is.
We were cheated. The years that he was a governor, we were cheated out of fun movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes. Now we can get back to that.
Don't ever go into politics again, man. The silver screen is where you need to be.
So do we love it? Do we hate it? Do we rent it? Do we go see it? What do we tell the people following youtube.com/CoinOpTV?
I don't know, man. It's a toughie. What's your gut telling you? What's your vibe saying?
I mean, it's fun. It's if you can get past. First of all, it's weird because it's a lot of references to the first 2 movies. Yeah. And I was like, can you just see this by itself? What would be the enjoyment factor?
That was my biggest thing about it. It's like you kind of have to go in with at least some kind of knowledge of the Terminator franchise, or else you're gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, it really does not. I mean, it gives some kind of prologue, but it's not like Mad Max, where it's like, stuff happened, but this story is self-contained. So whether you know what happened before or you don't, this one is like, you kind of have to know, because the movie, pretty much the plot, without giving too much away, is all about, hey, here's what happened before, and here's how it's different.
Right.
So you kind of have to know it. But then at the same time, that might be the problem, is if you know the past and you're very, very attached to it, if you're like, this is the way Terminator should be, and you go see this, and, without giving too much away, things change, you might be like, oh, well, does that mean everything I saw since '84 is null and void? That's, it's a tricky film.
Definitely a polarizing experience.
I have a feeling that this is going to be like a lot of movies this summer. It's going to be very polarizing, particularly between people who grew up with it and the new kids who just like explosions.
Well, I say action packed.
Yeah.
definitely an experiment. In you know, it was kind of like that. What was that Tom Cruise movie we saw with the rinse, repeat?
Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah, it was kind of like, if you liked Edge of Tomorrow and there was a lot of time travel stuff and that, and you were kind of scratching it the whole time going like, wait a second. There was a lot of that in Terminator Genisys.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your, you know, kind of your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's kind of, I'm in the same vibe of like, it's an action, you'll enjoy the movie for what it is as far as action goes, but some story is going to be something to deal with, and like I said, your personal history with the franchise will be challenged. I think is the best way to say it.
Challenged.
Yeah, we'll see how those nostalgia goggles feel after you watch this one. I think that's the best way of saying it.
Yeah, so we'll be curious. The movie comes out this week, you know, in the States. And,
July 1st. July 1st.
You know, maybe a matinee price, maybe something more recommended.
Yeah.
And
but Arnold, man,
Arnold was there. Yeah, let's bring out more Arnold.
Yeah. And shall we say, watch the whole movie, like
stick around for the whole movie.
Just, you know, when the credits come on, don't throw your popcorn away just yet. Is that fair to say? That's fair to say.
And Storm Shadow, the guy who played Storm Shadow, I don't know his name. He was great.
Yeah.
Thumbs up to him.
Yeah.
I'm ready for G.I. Joe 3.
Enjoy him.
Bring on.
Get there early.
Bring on G.I. Joe 3 so I can get some more Storm Shadow.
Yeah. He's great, man. He's good. He definitely one of the highlights of the film. I wish.
He's in it.
There's a few bad guys in this film. Some I wish I could have seen more than others. I'll put it like that. There we go.
So there you go. All right. Well, thanks for listening to us chat up on the Paramount lot, and make sure to check out Andre's channel, youtube.com/blacknerdcomedy.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next time.